Recently, there's been an increase in girls tearing their ACLs. And having had two myself, they're devastating. They take 6 months to potentially come back, and for a lot of athletes, they're not right for, it can take them a year to have their confidence back. Girls have a much higher lower extremity injury risk, potentially 6 times greater than the boys. The good thing is that there is something we can do about this, and that's why we put together this prevention program. The literature also supports this. There was a huge study done out in California where there was an 80% reduction in ACL tears in girl soccer players. So definitely really good stuff out there, and I think we can actually even do it better from a standpoint of if we individualize it a little bit more, because the girls definitely have different deficits and not everybody is the same. Girls have some neuromuscular differences between the boys, and they also have some biomechanical differences between the boys. And some of these differences are the girls having wider pelvis, weaker hips on the outer part of the hips. When they land, they may collapse in, and that can tear the ACL, injure other areas in the knee and the lower extremity as well. Girls also have an imbalance between the quadriceps and the hamstrings. And the hamstrings actually are what stabilize the knee, analogous to what the ACL does. So if you're weak in your hamstrings and you get overpowered by the quads, that also will put a lot of stress on the ACL. So what can happen is when they're cutting or jumping or landing, their knee ends in this position here. And so the key thing is getting the knee centered over the ankle, so the hip, the knee, and the ankle are aligned. When you do land, a lot of times they'll go into a little bit of hyperextension, which also can stress the ACL. So the idea is that you want to land on it with a little bit of a bent knee. When they jump, they tend to land here instead of using their glutes in the back. We want to teach the girls how to land properly and get their weight back a little bit instead of putting that stress forward on the knees.